Bitch, I already need a drink.
That it's yeah.
UK makes no
You're
sense to
not
me.
I mean,
It makes no sense to me at
it makes
all.
no sense. There's no logic. Forget logic. All
Ah.
expectations out the window. Ooh, I love that. The ear cuff.
Yeah, I was like, I guess
Yes.
if I won't
You
be in
got
drag, I'll
you,
do something.
you look good. You glowing. That light bright.
Y'all thought y'all was gonna see my
I
real skin today?
like
I
bright.
don't
That
think so.
sun.
Real skin? No. Hey everybody, my name is Faye,
Hi everyone. I'm Irby.
and welcome back to I'm a Fan, the show where we talk shit or fan out about Drag Race.
I have snacks today.
Today we're focusing on Drag Race UK, episode three. Three, right? Three.
Yup. Yup. Yup.
Three. Honestly, every episode has been such a like mental fuck that I don't even know what we're even doing anymore.
That's why I need some comfort food.
So after Cherry's elimination, the girls kind of sit around and they talk about how like crazy the first two eliminations have been, which
Right.
same bitch. Like what? What is happening in the UK?
Everybody you think is gonna make it far, they are going home. Even they don't know who's like, the order is just all scrambled up. It just is crazy. It's exciting, but stressful as hell.
I walk away from every lip sync with a headache. Like okay, we'll get into it. So the mini challenge, RuPaul comes back in the workroom, and it's like the mini challenge is going to be a Notting Hill Carnival thing, which is just them doing limbo, but in like carnival attire.
I love Carnival, so that got me really excited. Like,
It's
yes,
cute.
Carnival.
So everybody's, doing their limbo thing. Rue is lowering the bar. We see Ellie Diamond's balls, normal things. They also
It
brought a
was,
DJ in,
I don't know.
Jody Hart, which I was like, well, this is the most like work that has ever gone into a mini challenge I've ever seen.
I guess they wanted to keep it fun, and they did. It was fun to watch.
It was a nice break after like the stress of like, seeing Joe go home and then Cherry go home. It was nice to just be like, okay, let's just have fun. It's a fun time. Drag Race is fun, guys. Taste and Veronica are our two winners. Rue then has them pair up with their best Judies. So we have Sister pairing with Jenny Lemon, Taste with Ahora, Tia with Veronica, Bimini with Astina, and Lawrence with Ellie. Rue then tells them that they will be competing in that pair. They, each get like a little cute little box of the same stuff, and they have to each design an outfit, and then the judges will decide who wore it best.
Each box has like specific colors. Tia was upset, or not upset, but like, just a little bit nervous that they had green because Michelle hates green.
Veronica and Taste being the ones to pick the boxes, Veronica going first. The fact that she chose green, Tia was just looking at her like, girl, what are you doing? And Veronica's like, my last name's Green.
It's good luck. They were able to create something special. Every single person created something special.
Yeah. Everyone created something. So, so there are some people who are clearly struggle busting it a little bit. Jenny's not doing super because Jenny mentions that she only knows how to make a pillowcase. Tia does not know how to sew, and Taste does not know how to sew either. And we kind of get to see, like, especially from Tia's perspective, because Veronica's like just breezing through. She's like, "Bitch, I learned how to sew for Drag Race. Ha 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 ha! I got this." And Tia's like, I'm going to do something green. I know that much.
She even changed her idea halfway through. I'm like, girl, you don't got time and you're already struggling.
Like everyone is getting ready to pack up and leave for the day. And you're like, I think I'm going to change my outfit. I'm going to fix it. I'm going to do this instead. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Veronica's like, girl, what?
Taste was lucky enough to have Ahora be so helpful. Like, it's not she made the dress for her or anything like that, but like she had a lot of input.
Before we get talking about like these looks and we decide who wore it better, because oh wait, hold for ambulance. Are they gone? I don't hear them.
Yeah, I think so. I don't hear it anymore.
That was really quick.
That was quick. They just rushed through. It was snowing like crazy outside, and so like there's a lot of snow. So I hope nobody slipped and fell.
Oh yeah, I saw that in your IG story. Which, by the way, follow us on IG.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm not in drag today, obviously, but I did have a look that went up on my IG this week. So if you want to see, the cute ethereal fairy gothic doll do her thing, y'all know what to do. Y'all know what to do. Y'all know. Before we get into these looks and we decide who wore it better, because I have opinions and I know you have opinions.
I sure do.
Before we do that, we get a really, really great conversation between initially Rue and Jenny, where Jenny states that she is non-binary. It was after dressing as a woman and finding success in this realm where she was like, well, I'm not really comfortable with that either. And she also speaks to how, growing up, she was taught that she was ugly and that she was not worth things. And Rue challenges her this week to attempt at being a little more sexy, because Rue believes, as I believe, that everyone can be sexy.
Absolutely.
I personally believe that everyone can be sexy in their own individual way, and they don't have to be like an hourglass figure or a Dorito shape to be sexy. The real meat of the conversation is we get to have a really beautiful conversation about being gender non-conforming between Bimini and Jenny.
This is what it's about. Like, it's not just about the competition for me. It's about self-expression and being a light for other people. And I think the more you open up on shows like this, the more likely somebody who's watching will feel less alone. I am grateful that Bimini and Jenny were able to be so open and vulnerable, whether you identify as gender nonconforming or not. There is always a piece of us that feel as if we are worthless because of other people, so I think that it was the most important thing that has happened, especially in this episode. Like, the competition, great, but this conversation is what made the episode for me. I applaud Jeannie Lemon for having that conversation, and I hope that she is, exceeding her own expectations.
Two very openly non-binary people have such an honest conversation about like what it was like to grow up and like the different places that they both are within their journeys, and like how they both, will continue to grow because there's so much like systemic and like, gender bias bullshit that you have to get over yourself as a non-binary person to actually like be like comfortable in expressing yourself. It was beautiful to see, and I wish like my little non-binary ass had two non-binary people on TV talking about their journey when I was a kid, because it probably would have made like me figuring out myself a little bit easier. Yeah, all in all, I was just so happy that they aired that conversation, period. Jenny's gonna inspire so many different people, and Bimini's gonna inspire so many different people. You know what I mean? Let's take it to the runway. Runway.
Yes.
Run.
Okay, here we go.
Let's talk about each of these pairs and who we think were better. All right, so let's start with Sister and Jenny Lemon.
It's pretty easy, right?
Yeah. So yeah, Sister definitely.
She did look better. She did.
I love you so much, Jenny, and I definitely appreciate you taking Rue's like advice and like giving them hourglass, getting them sexy. I think that's probably what saved her from being in the bottom this week, was that she took Rue's advice. But that outfit was just not it for me.
Yeah, it really wasn't form fitting. That kind of material to it, and then the way it was shaped. Her face looked good. Like, I honestly, it took me a second to like, wait, is this?
Who is that?
Like,
yeah, exactly.
I said this too. Like, if it was cinched a little bit more on the waist, it would have done a lot.
Sister really showed out. This is my favorite sister look, period, that I've seen so far.
Same here. Me too.
I feel like she's kind of finally like stepping in and being like, okay,
Mhm.
bitch, I'm here now. So let's do
Yeah.
it.
I wish that the top was a little bit more fitted, just a little bit more. I want those pants. Those pants are fire.
I want the whole thing.
The
I definitely want
sleeves,
the little
the
sleeves,
top.
the little top. It was so cute. Then we have Chase and Ahora. Now this is where my opinions start to differ because I liked Taste's look
Mm-hmm.
a lot more than Ahora.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, she did wear the devil horn hair
Right.
before. It is something we have
Yeah.
seen already. But
Mm-hmm.
I think with this outfit, it definitely did her some favors. This is something I would want
Mm-hmm.
to see, like, walking down a runway for like fashion week or whatever, And
Honestly.
look at me using fashion terms. Look at me.
Look at you. You're the girl. Wait, you're learning. You're learning.
Lady.
I completely agree with you though. I kind of like this look with the horns more than I saw them like the last time. The placements of the safety pins I thought
Mhm.
was so smart, and her makeup looked flawless. But that's typical. That's usual. Both looks were great, but I definitely
Ooh,
think that this is more of a runway look. Ooh, what happened?
100%. Bitch, Taste, speaking about, because last week I said we were the same person, remember? Hold on, bitch. Hold on.
What happened? What's going on? Uh, what you got? Oh,
Safety pins, bitch. Safety pins. We are the same person.
I thought of
Period.
you.
We are the same person.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, it was tough. I'm not gonna lie. Like choosing out of the two was tough because I definitely did enjoy Ahora's look as well because it's completely different. And the fact that she was able to put that together as well
In
within
the
the amount
same
of time that
time.
they had, and like her look, honestly, it does look the most finished. The two of them were probably my favorite looks of the night, but I
Um,
I I, I think Taste won because she just rocked it and looked more editorial. So for both of us, we can say Taste is the winner
Taste.
for that one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'd have
but
to say.
the
I
judges
don't think
chose
Ahura
Ahora.
would have deserved to be in the bottom at all, because that's also something we need to talk about.
No,
Like with these pairings, it's only like people are in the top or people are in the bottom. I don't think either
right?
of those two looks deserve to be in the bottom at all. But you know,
Yeah,
based on what we're both saying, Ahura probably should have been in the bottom group instead of Taste.
yeah. And the judges did say that out of all the bottom looks, Taste was like by far the best.
The next group we have is Tia Coffee and Veronica Green. Now, okay, some of y'all might hate me for this. I like Tia's better.
Why?
I don't know. It just seemed a
Mm-hmm.
lot more fun. It seemed a lot more whimsical. It seemed very her
Mm-hmm.
personality. I actually really enjoyed it. And it was something where I was like, work, I'd wear that. Like, I really liked it.
Here's my thing, right? Because at first I loved because it's Tia, so like the personality is there, so it is gonna be fun and whimsy, and because she plays with it. I feel like the execution, however, of the look was what was bothering me. Like the top was a little loose around the waist and the back, and it wasn't that
Mhm.
flattering. The the skirt was okay. I feel like it could have been better. The cutting of it, I don't know if I liked too much. It felt weird. It looked weird. At the back, that thing is so loose. It reminds me of these big t-shirts that my mom used to buy for me when I was a
Yeah.
kid that never fit. But like she was like, "No, you look great." I'm like,
You'll
"Mom, I'm
grow into
drowning."
it.
I'm gonna grow into it. No.
I mean, if loving this outfit is wrong, then I guess, I guess I'm wrong. But I preferred
I'm
it
sorry.
over Veronica's.
It just didn't look finished. And
Okay.
compared to Veronica's look, which was we know Veronica, so she's not gonna go all out like crazy or anything. It's gonna be tamed, but like I I like this because I think this is probably the most sexy and, you know, playful we've ever seen Veronica on stage. I think after last week, Homegirl is feeling
She is
herself.
feeling it. She got that badge from last week, and she's like, honey, y'all can't touch me now.
Right. It was more tailored. I think that's what made her win.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I get it. I get why, you know, for most people, for everyone but me, for even Tia, Veronica's outfit was better. But for me, I just I like Tia's better. And I'll say it. I'll rep it until the day I die. I liked hers better. We moved to Bimini and Astina.
Okay.
Yeah, Bimini
Okay.
very clearly looked amazing. She was beautiful, gorgeous. I loved the vampiricness of it.
Yes.
And I love that she turned around and she showed a little body because that's Bimini.
That's Bimini, but I love the back more than I love the front. Like I was like, yes, girl, you better make me like look at you while you're walking away. Like I was so in love with it. Not just because, you know, the body, yada yada, but like it's just the, I don't know. I think it was very smart to place the lace that way. The hair.
The hair
The
was
hair.
so good.
Okay, this is my favorite because the hair did it for me. Like the hair sent me.
Comparatively, we then have Astina, who, yeah, not the cookie. With the simplicity of it and the not really like, you know, doing anything for her shape, it didn't really give her much to
play with,
to, you know, to do really at all.
It really does look like an ice skater. When they said, like when they said, I was like, yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, like it really didn't. It's cute. I was hoping for her to take more of a risk.
Yeah, there was no elevation, and that's that. I mean, that's what it comes down to a lot of the time. But there was no elevation. Lawrence and Ellie, poisonally, I can see how Rue would love Lawrence's more because it's something that she would wear. But I liked Ellie's more. I'll say it. So they want me to be the bad guy. They pay me out to be the bad guy. I'll be the bad guy. I liked Ellie's. I liked it.
Lawrence, yes, it's definitely a look that Rue could wear. It is very flattering on her. She looked like money. She looked rich. But I like Ellie because I thought Ellie's was just more different. With a look like this, there's a lot going on, right? But it actually worked in her favor because it had a theme. Honestly, gold can be great. It could be your friend. It could also be your enemy because it can look cheap. You know what I'm saying? And it didn't look cheap for either one of these looks, honestly.
You could definitely tell they both knew what they were doing with a sewing machine. Like, period. They both knew what they were doing.
And Lawrence's top, like the sleeves and the what is that? Like it's just that look cute.
For me, this was probably my closest one where I was like, I could go either way. But for me personally, I just preferred Ellie's. I don't know what all of this says about my taste level. I don't know what it says. But I liked most of the ones that lost.
I think people know that just by you talking after the day, people know your style. Like, they know what they know. They know.
Bitch, they know you got bad taste. They already know.
they already know. All right. Okay. Let's get to the real nitty gritty. Like this ended.
The real nitty gritty titty committee. So Lawrence Chaney wins, which makes sense to me because I'm like, okay, this is something Rue would wear. Right. Of course, you win. Congrats. Yeah. And then our bottom three are Ginny, Tia, and Astina. And then Rue tells Ginny that she is safe. Do you agree with this bottom two being Tia and Astina?
I really thought Ginny was going to be in the bottom two.
Same.
I think Rue really respect the fact that Ginny really did go outside the box and push herself.
Her advice, yeah.
Yeah, and took her advice.
My thought process was like, okay, Astina won the first challenge. More than likely, Astina is probably going to be safe. So then to hear Ginny being safe, I was just kind of like thrown. That was my first initial like on thrown because like I for sure thought Ginny was going to be in the bottom two with Tia.
Yeah, I was surprised. Once I saw the three of them there, I really did think that it was going to be Tia and Ginny Lemon.
But
Tia,
it's
God
not.
loves Tia. God does love her. Like,
Oh, but that's okay. So let's get into that. Tia and Estina then have to lip sync to "Don't Start Now" by Dua Lipa, and everyone, and they mama is like, all right, so Tia's going home because the whole time, everything you have seen about Estina is like, I am going to be a lip sync assassin. I am a professional ass dancer. I'm gonna do the damn thing. So everyone's like, she gonna do the damn thing. And even at the start of the lip sync, when it's like when it starts as did a full 180, she did this like little kick spin thing. I was like,
right.
it's
Right. I was like, girl.
but that is not what happened at all. Tia ended up turning it the fuck out.
Tia is, she's funny. So like she brought that to the lip sync and was able to have much more nuance and was having a great time. At least she was stressing obviously, but like she was able to make us feel good, and she made us feel like she was having a good time. I guess in many ways that's probably the most important thing.
I mean, really, winning a lip sync is really just about like being the most entertaining person there. So you can have like all of the tricks and all of the like, dips and flips and all of that. But like if someone else is just, bringing some comedy, bringing some emotion, bringing something that, that the audience gravitates towards more, it just is what it is. You know what I mean? So like theoretically anyone could be anyone in a lip sync, but it is just wild to me because you expect everything that we've heard up until now, you expect Estina to be the lip sync assassin of the season. So then when her first lip sync comes and Tia very clearly IMO beats her, it just like it's incredibly shocking.
Estina, she was going in. She was doing her thing, but like she was. But I just could not. I mean, not just because of the fact that they were showing more shots of Tia, but like even when it was a 2-shot with both of them
you just couldn't take your eyes off.
I couldn't
Tia.
take my eyes off of her.
Exactly.
Yeah, I just gravitated to her.
All in all, I'm fucked up.
Yeah, I mean, I finished my cookies. It's all gone. I don't know what's going to happen next week. I asked many people have been asking me, who do you think is going to win? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just like everybody. Idea. I'm watching. I'm observing. There's people I like. There's people. I mean, I like everybody, but like there's people I like that I think could make it to the top 4, top 3. But
yeah, at this point, I'm just along for the ride. I'm not even gonna like put any opinions out there. Be like, these are the people who I think are top 3. These are the people who blah blah. I'm not even, because every person who I think is going to exceedingly do really really well in this competition just goes home. So I don't know. I'm just gonna sit back and just like enjoy it and be shocked and cry every week.
Right.
I can't. I just can't.
Buckle up. Gonna be a bumpy ride.
If US Drag Race was like this, we would not be okay. None of us would be okay.
Wait, you gotta ask me the big question. You gotta ask us a big question.
Yeah. So Irby, all in all, were you a fan of this week's episode?
Yes.
Yeah,
I was. I was.
Same. It messed me up. It really, really messed me up, but I'm still a fan. I did enjoy it a lot.
I still enjoyed it. I did. I might need therapy, but I still enjoyed it.
Fully. I'm booking my session right now as we speak. That's another episode of Drag Race UK. We will see y'all next week when somebody else who, we all think is doing incredibly well goes home, and then we all freak out about that too. So in the meantime, please like, subscribe, share, click the notification bell, put a little comment down below. Just do whatever you want to do. You have your own autonomy. I'm not going to tell you what to do. You do what you feel is right in your soul and in your mind and in your body and in your spirit. And we will hopefully see you next week.
Bye, y'all. Be
Bye.
safe.
Oh, UK is